try to do it as quickly as possible. First off, Rascal got updated. Okay, so Rascal now places turrets, 100 scrap. Rascal now relies on scrap for everything, including placing launch pads. Rascal now also has a shield, which means that, he can block things. It's not a very big shield. Basically, shield's about as big as a player. It's about as big as Sir Knight, to be honest. I think I'm saying that. Yeah, it's about as big as Sir Knight, if not a little bit bigger. Anyway, shields can now be placed. Block turrets. You can shoot through shields. Of course, the turret's hitbox is extremely big, though, so I can't shoot through the shield perfectly if I were to reset. You can shoot through shields. Shields do not have a very big amount of health. I would assume they have like a 150. Also, think about launch pads. Launch pads now, they kind of work based on airstraight. So if I'm moving forwards when I jump, I'm gonna go straight forwards and get the full distance. If I press one of the A or D keys when I jump, I'm gonna strafe a bit, especially depending on where I'm looking. That's about it for Rascal, except for the other thing is everyone's ult's being reworked. That's not the cool thing to mention. Something else I should say is that Rascal now generates 5 scrap per second, and I'm pretty sure every time you spawn, you start off with 100 scraps. That's one free turret every time you spawn in. Moving on. Decker is now one of the few clashers who has an ultimate right now because it got reworked. It's more balanced now. At least that's what I can say. Let's get the damage here. It looks a little more cool, a little more fresh. As you can see, Rascal plays 2 launch pads now. That is a keeper. Ghost now has his ult too. His ult has been reworked. It now does self damage. So if you get if you get damage, you get self damage. I can take damage from my own. I can die to my own ult. That's a thing as Ghost now. You can die to your own ult, so don't be dumb about it. Parrot Bomb is now a thing, so yeah. Parrot Bomb has an extremely big radius. Extremely big radius, guys. Look at that size. That is extremely big. That is enough to kill a whole team. And if you think you're just going to do this every time, you're wrong, because now you take self-damage. So if you think you're just going to drop a Parrot Bomb and be okay, you're wrong. Don't do that ever again. Now you don't have to worry about people like Pika just insta-killing you. But yeah, that's her new ult. You can just spam those down in the test server if you're there. So yeah, there's that. You can keep on infinitely flying as Decker. If you, I get that's actually pretty cool. That'd be funny. That's funny, man. You can infinitely fly as Decker with his ult since he always thunder thighs above everything else. Anyway, that's kind of it with updates. I know Golly did say this, and I will say this. He is working really hard, guys. So thank him. If you see him in chat, say thanks, Golly. Say something, motivating. He's really working hard. He's already done 3 ults and reworked them. He's cleaning stuff up. Like, this turret doesn't look great right now, but once he starts giving it a second form, once he starts fixing it up, it's gonna look great. But that's step up to alert number 1. That's what we're gonna start calling the series. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Hope it informed you well. Till then, guys, keep clashing.